Hello and welcome, guys. It is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate North America Open here. We are on the southeast side of things. I'm TK Breezy along with my co-commentator Senpai.
Hello.
And we are ready to get right into this action. Once again, thank you, Nintendo, for making such a great game and also making this American Open. As I said, we are the southeast regions, which means there's 3 more regions and the hub. We have the northeast region, which is in Chicago. We have the northwest region in Seattle, and we have the southwest region in Vegas, along with the hub, which is also in Vegas. But on our side of things, we have these competitors coming up. If Senpai, you would like to talk about what we have coming on?
So we have Deko versus ZorronchoG for our first match, and then it'll be Rath versus Muhsoce coming up right after. And we have a lot of representation from the Mexico region, and one from USA, that is Rath. Many may recognize him from our regular competitive scene. He's a really good Sonic player.
Yeah. So he's probably playing Sonic again here. You know, we were mentioned this earlier, that Sonic's a very quick and speedy character, so I see him able to get some of these items that are coming down on the stage in this format. Speaking of, you guys did not know, the North America Open items are set to low, and all the items are on, so you will see anything from Smash Balls to Sis Trophies to even like the Smoke Ball, you know. Any and everything is on, everything is fair game here, but they are on low, so there will be a lot of player versus player combat before any items actually affect what's going on.
Right. It was at least like 20 seconds when we tested it to see how fast the items would actually drop down. And it's really not that destructive towards the match, the competitive sense of it. It really kind of just plays into it perfectly.
Right. So, as I said, we're going into our first match. I think it's going to be Deko versus ZorronchoG. Both these guys are hailing from the Mexico region.
Yes.
But obviously, they have tore up their bracket all the way to the top and make it here in this top 4. Also, another note to give you guys is that it is a single elimination bracket, although the matches will be best of 3. So just because you lose once doesn't mean you're out yet. You got to lose twice, and then you'll be out of the tournament. We have 3 matches coming up for you: Deko versus ZorronchoG, Rath and versus Muhsoce, and then whoever wins out of those 2 rounds will go on in the finals to play each other to see who ends up being the champion of this region for our first ever Super Smash Bros. Nintendo America Open. Yeah,
very exciting, honestly, because the winner of this will get a free ride all the way to PAX East. So a fight is going to ensue here, and we are starting off, looks like right now, Link
looks like
versus
we're getting right
Pac-Man.
into it. I was going to say, I was wondering if this was about to get a button check out here. We are loaded all the way up, but yeah, we're getting right into it, and we are on Yoshi's Island here. Let's see how this is going to work out. I'm not sure if we're playing Hazard's on or off, but I guess as time goes,
Hazard's
we'll
off,
figure it out.
yeah.
Hazard's off, okay. So let's see how this one's going to play out. The Pac-Man and the Link. I mean, these are 2 characters that, well, I see Pac-Man is definitely a character that doesn't get a lot of representation as of yet in the competitive scene, but he seems to be a lot better in this game compared to his Smash 4 counterpart.
Absolutely, and we'll get to see right here how items can affect characters that use items regularly. So Link with multiple bombs right now, but he's going to throw that first one right away.
That was super close, too. I feel like he almost sniped that Pac-Man from across the stage with that bomb. Not able to get that one going. Luckily for Link, though, he does keep a bomb on deck.
Exactly. I was going to say, he didn't need that bomb. He has his own, and he can actually control the timing of when it's going to pop off. So
yeah, it looks like as of currently, Deko is just trying to keep, I guess, it's bomb pressure up the entire time, getting some nice boomerang hits as well as he steps back so he can get his bomb out whenever he needs to. Looking for a lot of dash attack here too as well. Dash attack, kind of a laggy move, not one that you want to just throw out all haphazardly. You will end up getting punished quite a bit for it if it's blocked and or avoid it.
Yeah, Zorroncho, though, not really punishing too many of those dash attacks, and now we have Smash Ball on the field floating around the bottom left side, so yeah, gotta wait for it to come back to the stage for them to actually be able to interact with it, but both of them seemingly ignoring it.
Yeah, looks like no one wants to get their final smash.
Or is that the fake one, actually, because it's on the left side. I believe the cross is supposed to be on the right? No, okay.
That's the correct one. Yeah, that was the correct one. Someone finally getting it, though. I guess after a while, it seems as though he is not getting hit at all.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
He exploded out of there. I believe he's at low 50 there and actually going to lose his stock very quickly to 1 hit of Pac-Man.
Yeah, he was very close to actually avoiding all that. It looks like it was like the last big pack that came through and bit him. So that's unfortunate for Deko, but first stock going to ZorronchoG here.
Yeah, and Link has 2 pieces of that now, so 1 more and he'll be able to summon a pretty good gun.
Okay. Yeah, let's see if he's able to do it here.
Ooh, there
this last piece. Oh,
Pac-Man got it.
Yeah, ZorronchoG got it in time, so now he's gonna have to pretty much beat it out of him. Like if he wants to get the stock off at the very least. If he wants to, make that daybreak.
Yeah, 1 hard hit, and he should be able to take it away from Pac-Man and collect it for himself if it doesn't fall off the stage. Certainly would be smart to take the stock first and then try to utilize that item, as it does fade away. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, he's got one of the pieces right
yeah,
there.
I
You can
guess.
actually see next to his maybe.
Okay, yeah, it's by his head.
Yeah, so they both have one piece. So wait for that third piece to come down. I think more often than not, it's probably because he lost the stock.
That's right. Yeah, the Pac-Man did take him out with that final smash.
All right. Back on the stage, ZorronchoG actually rolling in, but because Deko had that bomb in his hand, he wasn't able to get the punish that he was probably looking for.
Right, having a lot of trouble taking this first stock off of ZorronchoG. He needs to get a nice forward tilt or up tilt even, probably would be able to take the stock at this point.
Yeah, that forward tilt definitely will blast. I can see the up tilt doing it, maybe if he's on this platform, but even so. Oh, the down air, not enough. Still.
Almost. Yeah, nice stage control that he takes over, though, and the soccer ball is on the field. So hard to connect that, though. You're going to see it dip away real quick.
Yeah, it's one of those moves that, like, if you hit the person and the soccer ball at the same time, usually it'll connect like that. But it's kind of hard to just aim the soccer ball and hope for the best. Unless you're like a Wii Fit Trainer player. We're used to that. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's life.
You know how to utilize that thing.
All right. So, yeah, as I said, man, at 152 here on ZorronchoG, still not able to get this first stock off is Deko. Here we go. Got the Alolan Raichu out. Maybe this can help. And the Daybreak as well.
Okay, he was able to get all the pieces, but not using it. Sort of just standing there menacingly with it. Oh, my goodness. And he attacks his Pokemon with it.
Oh, still not a wow. Even with the Daybreak and the Raichu pressure, still couldn't find that connecting hit to go ahead and take the stock away. Because ZorronchoG finally gets it. There it is, the KO from Deko, using ZorronchoG's actual own Hydrant for that KO.
Yeah, actually going to edge guard him hard with it. Unfortunate spot for ZorronchoG, but still up a lot.
See that aim though?
Yeah.
That right?
Oh, but what about this aim? Not quite as good.
Yeah.
Not sure if he knew how exactly he had to aim that thing or if he thought it would just, area of effect the entire stage.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, though, gonna miss.
It almost feels like they're kind of playing almost like a gentleman's rule with this with these Smash Balls. The first one, I mean, it was only down to the last hit. And I feel like maybe it wasn't even ZorronchoG's idea to hit him.
Right.
And then he just kind of let that one go. Maybe expected it to be like an all-around final smash, but that is one that you definitely have to aim.
Of course, and this is a Pokemon that we see, he can only control a small area, but once you fall into that, it can be quite helpful. Ooh, too bad. He was off stage the entire time, so unable to use it.
Here we go. Look at Zorron. Oh.
It's the key, okay.
Yeah, I thought he threw it at him at first,
I did
but
too.
I forgot. Yeah, he still has his B moves at his disposal as long as you're holding that. So ZorronchoG getting a lot of health healed right here. Actually, almost back down to 0.
Right, the longer you hold on to that, the more health you get. And if Link had been able to grab him or something like that, he could have taken it away, but unfortunately not. He does have the key, though. Took the item away and going to use it against him with the Hydrant once again.
Yeah, big damage coming in. Now he's got the Tanuki tail. It's going to allow him to float a little more. Actually, it's going to help his recovery one, but it's going to allow him to float. Now, if he has horizontal combos, he might be able to extend them.
Right, absolutely. Maybe throw a bell up really high, get a stun, and then follow it up with something strong.
Okay, good read on the roll in, and that is another KO from ZorronchoG here. Deko not too far behind. I mean, 65% when you're playing as Link, if you get an F smash around like 80, you'll probably be able to take stock away, but it really depends on if he's looking for that, if he's able to read a landing. And he's got that Ore Club too, so he's gonna be throwing a couple of tornadoes.
Right, able to connect at quite a far distance with that. And funnily enough, Link can actually throw a small blade when he's at 0% using his forward smash. So now he has multiple blades to throw. Oh, here comes the double. He's going to be able to mess with the camera. Not a problem for Deku, though. Deko going to get the stock right there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this only messes with the camera or the blast zones too, but regardless, they're fighting. They might
Ooh,
actually mess with the blast zone.
like
Yeah, he's getting way over there.
Right, the blast zones are pretty much a walk-off now. He can just come over there and dash attack, or forward smash or dash attack, probably take the stock.
Oh, he's sending it back. Okay, he's sending it back. He's like, all right, we're getting a little crazy here on the right side, on the left side. Let me go ahead and send it to the right now.
Yeah, with that top blast zone low, but he's going to dip away now, and a star for Link. Able to use that for invulnerability here, but it's going to fade away pretty quick.
Right. Gets the shot. Oh, no. Not enough for him to hit him. Try to hit him with that Hydrant as well off the arrow, but still. Deko actually fighting his way pretty well back into this game. Another smash ball that's the correct one. So now they're actually looking for it. Ends up going to ZorronchoG. This could end up being the game.
Oh, he's going to have to play this so careful. No way. That was covering everything, and he was trapped on the left side, so of course Pac-Man just going to come on over and eat him like a ghost.
Yeah, I don't even think he could have. I feel like even if he air dodged then, he probably would have still got eaten by like the next one.
Yeah, and so the size of that Pac-Man was covering everything.
Yeah, he was definitely stuck. So Pac-Man will be taking our first game here, but that does not mean that he has won the set yet. He has to win 2 games in the set, which means Deko will get another chance to, well, I guess to get himself back into this set, but it really depends on how he's going to play it. That was a pretty close game, though.
Yeah.
He did bring it, he brought it back. I thought from the beginning it looked like ZorronchoG was just going to run away with it, but he brought it back to a very respectable game, got it down to 1 stock each, and it all really came down to that final smash ball.
Yeah, that was troubling. He was down by so much in the beginning of it, but a lot of the items did make a good play in there, mainly the smash balls. The other ones didn't have too much of an impact, but even when he had the daybreak, he was unable to get too much out of it.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate with the daybreak. I felt like he was trying to line it up. He was waiting for him to come back down to the ground, but seeing that as we were on Yoshi's Island, he was able to just kind of sit on that middle, or the top platform, or I guess the middle platform.
Yeah, just felt safe. He's like, you can shoot that below me. That's no problem with me.
It's like 2 little landscapes going on. So as we get to our next match, we have ZorronchoG and Deko playing against each other again, this time on Congo.
Ooh, a very interesting stage. And this one, a staple since 64.
Oh, yeah. And this is actually interesting. I've never played this stage without hazards on, so the platforms just sit up there.
Right, and the barrel is not below either, so if you fall down, there's nothing to save you.
Oh, wow. That's a rough take. That's a rough take. But fortunately, in this stage, though, I think you can still recover through the stage. So if you end up getting, if you end up trying to mix up your recovery, you can do something like that.
Oh yeah, jump from underneath.
Yeah, especially with Pac-Man too. Pac-Man having that super huge recovery.
Right.
With the distance, if he gets the 3rd trampoline, or even the 2nd trampoline, actually, are pretty high up. The 3rd trampoline sends him soaring, so that way he can probably soar through the stage as well. Got the bees on deck, and even though the bees are here, it seems as still ZorronchoG does not really care. He's still trying to fight his way through.
Right, just trying to get through, because those are an item that can't really give you too much of a hit stun, so you're able to still act out of it, but you're taking a lot of damage, sort of like having a Pikmin on you.
Yeah.
When there's the smash ball, who's going to get it? They're just ignoring it. It's very interesting. I would rush right to that.
Yeah, I think sometimes ignoring the smash ball can actually help, because I think the longer it's out, the weaker it ends up getting.
Okay.
So yeah, you can end up hitting it once, and then it ends up breaking it. Or they could just technically just be straight up ignoring it this time around, but I guess it's too early in the game for us to tell, or it's too early in the game for them to really want it. That smash ball will be fading away. Yep, it's gone. But we do have the daybreak pieces out on stage now, so we have one going to Deko.
Yeah,
see if he's able to get the next 2 and maybe actually get the blast this time.
Right. He's going to focus over on that. Surprised that they let the smash ball just leave. He's like, all right, if you're not going to use me, I'm going to go.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, basically was like, shows up to the party. He's like, all right, man, I don't know anyone here.
Yeah, it's like that. Okay,
yeah.
Oh, and there we see right there what you're talking about. Pac-Man going underneath the stage, going to utilize the boomerang, but wow, the bomb coverage off the left side. Going to take Pac-Man out on the blast zone there. Yeah,
very great throw right here from Deko. He actually caught Pac-Man as he was trying to side B back in, using that power pellet so he can get back to the stage. But unfortunately for him, he got hit before he started the ascent and ended up taking that bomb for the KO.
Oh. Now he has all 3 pieces of the daybreak and connecting it this time. It's going to do so much damage and actually take the stock too. I believe he was at like 0 to 12 when that first connected.
Yeah, that's tech right there. That is definitely tech from Deko. So this game looking all in his favor.
Absolutely.
See, I feel like if he's able to keep this up, we will be seeing the game 3. The Cuckoos here from Zelda.
Yeah, he knows all about those. Don't hit that chicken, man.
Yeah, that's why he's holding. He's like, hold on, man. Like, let's be
careful
smart about this.
Right, but this time putting it over to Pac-Man, he's gonna have to deal with what Link has gone through so many times.
Yeah.
But he's dodging it pretty effectively. Still taking a bit of damage though. 61% already on his last stock.
All right, so I mean, actually didn't take that much damage to that. I think those are pretty decent at edge guarding sometimes, but seeing that he was able to stay on stage and avoid a lot of that, it seems like he didn't have to deal with any of that at all. Smash ball on deck again, this time getting an F smash for the break. Yeah, that's gonna be gone. Yeah, I was like, there's no way he's gonna survive that. We saw him lose his stock pretty much at 0 last time, so
yes,
he got hit twice and he was gone.
Imagine if he was able to hold on to that for a little bit longer and actually get 2 stocks off of it. Suddenly we'd have a much closer game here.
Oh, here we go. The Kyukamuku, you can actually pick that up and throw it as you just saw Deko do. So.
Yeah. It makes for great edge guarding as we saw before in the Alpharad video. Once again, shout out to Alpharad.
Yeah.
He can, if he can get Pac-Man off the stage and just throw it right at him, this should be a closed game.
Okay, I thought he was trying to pick it up again, but instead he goes for the blue shell. Very smart.
That'll be good too.
Items just hovers over you the entire time, kind of forces you to do something. Oh!
Ooh, he actually saved him, knocking him out of the way of that bomb because it was trying to come down, but he's got his own bombs, as we've said before.
Yeah, I thought he had the combo coming. All right. Oh, okay, the down air. All right, works out. Wow. Okay, I thought he was going to go for like the up smash because he was right over him, but instead he was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and down air him. That was the disrespect right there.
Yeah, if you're going to end it, you got to end it spicy. I like that.
So it looks like we have now a 1-1 situation here. We're going to game 3. We have Link actually taking that second game pretty nice. He actually took it very handily, too.
Yeah, that was definitely in Link's favor the entire time. Utilizing the Daybreak this time around from 0% to stock. So unfortunate step for Pac-Man there. He's going to have to think about what he needs to do. Maybe get Daybreak this time. That could definitely go well.
I think the Daybreak could probably help him out. But also, I'm very interested to know why they didn't try to go for that first Smash Ball, but then they did go for the second one.
I don't know.
So I mean, because that could have been a whole other stock. Especially if the Pac-Man was able to get it. It seems like he's been able to convert his Smash Balls into stocks every time. So.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to aim his as much as Link does, so it's definitely a lot easier. And you did see a point where Deku had ZorronchoG off the stage, and he opted to not go for the Smash Ball. He just set up his edge guard situation. So, I don't know. Interesting choices by them.
Yeah, so it looks like we're just waiting for our next battle to get in. Again, you guys are watching the southeast part of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate North America Open. This is the first one that we're doing out of 3, so there should be should be a good time. Should be a good time as we keep coming down here talking about some great Smash gameplay.
Yeah, very exciting. Thank you so much to Nintendo for wanting to run a tournament like this. So exciting.
Yeah, so yeah, we're just waiting out. You can see up next we're going to have, Deko, ZorronchoG go at it again. And then after that, our other round, or round 2, will be Rath versus Muhsoce. So should be a good one. I mean, it should be a good one between those two, especially seeing that as I'm seeing these two competitors right now pretty much go at it, go a little even. You know, items not really affected as much as I would really expect. I mean, that last game definitely went to Deko, his item usage on the Daybreak, and his, honestly, his item usage altogether was pretty good. Also, that stage probably could have helped as well, even though I was saying that you can go through it. Pac-Man was getting punished almost every time.
Yeah, he was. He actually lost his last stock for that, too. Yeah. So we're going to go to a different stage this time around. And we have the moving platform on the right side, or no, hazards are off, so that'll stay static the entire time.
Yeah. So that's it. Well, no.
Never mind.
And this one, I think it does a flip.
Okay,
so,
right.
Yeah, it does a flip when the hazards are off, which is good because that flip sometimes. In the older games, you can actually flip and lose your stock. I'm not sure if it happens here because I haven't tested it out. But
exactly.
Yeah. And okay, Smash Ball. This Smash Ball comes so early now.
Yeah, we're starting this one off strong. Deko. Once again, they're ignoring it though. Actually, I see that boomerang smacked into it, but not much more other than a forward air. Okay.
See if he's able to get it this time. He wasn't able to register it as a hit the first time around. I think he might even be able to combo to it if he hits like a soft nair into Final Smash. He'll be able to combo into it. Yeah,
just trying to line this thing up perfectly though, it looks like right now. And ZorronchoG not allowing that to happen. He's going to jump around, stay completely mobile, and avoid him.
Deko, seemingly though, looks like he's just using the fear. Oh.
Well, he tried to time his option from the ledge, but unfortunately a little bit too late. Almost having it, though.
Yeah, it looks like he was trying to use the fear of just having the Smash Ball ready to allow him to keep that stage control. But this time around, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he was able to pick up a Dragoon piece. So instead of the Daybreak showing up early, we had the Dragoon actually showing up.
And now they have 1-1 each of that. Just one hard hit, and you will be able to knock that out of your opponent, though, and then take over their piece.
That's true. So we'll wait for that last piece also to show up. It's guys just playing around this Hydra, playing around these items. Yeah, ZorronchoG, I mean, he's taking to the skies and trying to throw these Hydras down, just trying to, I guess, to connect to Deko as he goes up for an anti-air. But Deko just opting to stay on the ground, move out the way, not really letting that hydrant become an issue.
I'm seeing quite a few hydrants from him, actually. Not as many as usually coming through from Pac-Man. Oh, but he actually knocked that piece out of him, so now Pac-Man's going to be the one with the 2. And Deko holding on to it with the last one.
Yeah, he's got to watch himself, man. You definitely don't want to give that up. He's taking a lot of hits here, too. All right, back on stage.
Oh, healing item. That'll go to Pac-Man. Yeah, that was smart of him to throw the stun first to keep Link away from him so he'd be able to heal in peace. Oh, and taking a stock too.
Yeah, he was trying to do the bomb recovery where he drops, or Z drops it for the recovery, but I think it's easier for you to throw it down and then detonate. Oh, and another stock gone. Oh, and it's so early. And the Dragoon piece out. Man, he's so lucky that fell off. It also opens up a Dragoon piece off of ZorronchoG. So now he's safe at least from losing his stock super early, but 2 Dragoon pieces are just kind of waiting to come back.
Right, and we had an unfortunate situation right there. Him throwing the boomerang instead of up being. I'm sure that's what he meant to do.
Yeah.
But maybe, you know, a little bit nervous, perhaps a little lag from the Wi-Fi. Probably not too much, though, from the looks of things.
Yeah, that's super unfortunate right here. Wow, okay. So, I don't know. I think the water actually pushed him forward a little bit, as he jumped away from there. I was like, Link doesn't have that airspeed. What's going on?
Utilizing the Hydro right there. I like that.
All right, so 137 here on ZorronchoG on his first stock still. Deko having a lot to try to make up after kind of giving up. We pretty much just SD'd that second stock. That was super unfortunate for him.
And having so much trouble taking his first stock off of Pac-Man himself. He's going to need to get those pieces. Oh, but Pac-Man going to be the one holding on to it.
Yeah, he's got the 2 pieces yet again. Deko's luckily enough getting through that situation. So if he's able to get the stock, at the very least, Pac-Man will drop both the pieces onto the stage, and maybe he'll be able to pick them up and take that stock as quick as possible too.
Yeah,
and
and
get himself way back to
even,
game.
right?
Yeah.
He just needs to do something here. We see him making a lot of movements, but okay, he's got one of the pieces. Oh, the drill, that's an excellent weapon. You can use it to edge guard somebody. It carries them off the right side, and then you still have that piece that you can throw, and it does massive damage.
Yeah, luckily for him, he traded with both of those. First the shield, and then the Nair actually trading with the throw of the item. So.
Right, so luckily avoiding all of that, because that definitely could have been the end of his tournament life. Right now, he's holding on for dear life, man. Already at 81%. Item control with the... Okay, he's got a Pokemon at least.
Yeah, he's brought the Dene out. Just going to pretty much just control this left side, and it looks like ZorronchoG knows that, so he was opting to just stay on the right side until that Pokemon was gone.
Yeah, and it did not last long enough, which you'd like, especially with how low amount of area that it covers.
Right. Down to the wire. Got it. Oh, got the cherry.
Man, he needed that cherry.
Too, yeah. Back throw.
Uh-oh, and the piece. Okay, but it's going to fall off the stage, so Pac-Man unable to grab that. He doesn't even seem like he really needs it. I mean, you're up. You have 3 full stocks, and Link already in kill percent.
Yeah.
Or KO percent.
Yeah, this is rough for. Oh, okay, gets the neutral air, but still not enough for the KO. This is looking extra rough for Deko. He's been struggling to get this first stock off, and he doesn't even get a stock off at all. ZorronchoG with a amazing answer to that second game. You know, he lost that second game. He was like, you know what, that was a fluke. Let me show you what's really going on.
Right, absolutely. Man, the way that he utilized the items was just a little bit better. And playing a character like Pac-Man, you are going to expect him to use items quite well.
Yeah. And
he just also held onto the stage control much better. You know, he had his feet on the ground a majority of the time when he wasn't in the air dropping hydrants up from above.
Yeah, that was I don't know. I feel like he was just kind of getting into Deko's mind at that point in time. Where it was kind of like just flustering him with the way that he was playing and keeping his hydrants out and things like that. Deko, you know, dropping that second stock super
he was at
early.
6% only.
Yeah, that hurt. That had to hurt. But he could have brought that back. You know, there's a couple ways he was able to do it. Just wasn't able to accomplish that over ZorronchoG. Was never able to get the full Dragoon piece and couldn't even get that first stock off. So yeah, that was just a rough outing for Deko. But I have to say, you know, good stuff to him regardless, because he made it all the way to this, to the finals of this thing.
Yeah, very excellent work by him.
Now actually will be making it to grand finals.
Yeah, so now we're going to switch on over to Rath versus Muhsoce. That will be a very exciting match, especially most of the people from the regular competitive scene. You recognize Rath as a top Sonic, as we said before. So it'll be interesting to see how he works around with these items.
Yeah, I want to see if he's got the speed that I'm thinking that he's going to have as we get into this match. But also got to see what Muhsoce plays, man. He might play a quick character too. There's a lot of characters with decent run speed. Not all of them are going to be up there with Sonic, but some people have really good run speeds and also really good like initial dashes that allow them to get around the stage quite well. So just waiting for our competitors once again. Deko and ZorronchoG are still in this room chilling out. So as you can see at the bottom of our screen, what we have next will be Rath and Muhsoce. And
I'm so sad for Deko still. I'm just thinking about him dropping that second stock, man, because there was definitely a chance he could have made it back, especially seeing he had those 2 Dragoon pieces in the beginning. Yeah. But yeah, losing a stock, and he also dropped the pieces as well. So just going to be an unfortunate fall, but still great stuff to him. Yeah. So it looks like we're all set. Oh, okay. It's a Sonic Ditto over here. So both of these players actually playing Sonic. Now, totally making me understand why. It's like why they're here in the finals. Yeah, Sonic must be busted in items. You never know. I would not be surprised. So we got the regular Sonic and the orange shoes Sonic. Honestly, a pretty good alt too, man. Them shoes clean. Yeah, kicking up real high with those. Show those off. All right, we're going to be on Pokemon Stadium 2, and it recently got buffed to put that camera in the background so you can see exactly what's going on. Yeah, I mean, so for some people, I feel like that could be an optical illusion, somehow messing them up. But I feel like the camera, now that it's being kind of pushed a little further back, isn't as big as an issue as it was, say, with Pokemon Stadium 1. I feel like the camera was like way big on that joint. So yeah, exactly. It can be a little bit distracting, but right now it doesn't look like it's having an issue for either one of them. So many spin dashes. We're seeing the forward airs coming through, and oh, suddenly a ray gun picked up. Oh, they're immediately throwing it away, trying to use it as an edge guarding tool. Yeah, I like that. You throw it straight up just in case you try to jump from the ledge, so that way he was like kind of forced to either roll on or do a standard get up. Right. And he was clearly ready to cover those options. Ooh, and once again, we see him Z dropping it. He's just utilizing it as a great way to start up these combos.
Okay, he has the beam sword now. See if he's still down to use some of this Z drop action.
Wow.
Actually, no, just a run up F smash with the beam sword is going to go ahead and take that first stock from Muhsoce.
Right, and the range on that, Rath clearly having a handle on these items.
Yeah, that was super far.
Yeah,
man, I feel like he knew exactly the distance that he needed to run to get that stutter step F smash too. So.
And he was perfectly safe doing that as well. There was no punish that was going to be able to connect from that range from Sonic. So
okay, wow.
great. Wow, this edge guard right now, this man's having a lot of trouble getting on. He once again tried to drop it on top of him, so he'd have to roll at ledge, and he was standing at the perfect distance to cover that.
Oh, it looks like he was trying to go for the home attack. I'm not sure if they actually will hold on to the smash ball, but
oh yes.
That smash ball did not get to see the light of day
Yeah.
yet again. I feel like Rath didn't really care for it, and so he was pretty much spending his time keeping Muhsoce away. Muhsoce has to watch out for this scythe, though. I mean, he's at a very high percent. Actually, both of them are very high percent, so if one of them is getting hit, that could end up just taking the stock straight up.
Yeah, and that will just completely obliterate the character, man. And oh no, all right, he's already able to get back onto the stage very carefully. And the Cuckoo going to fall off the stage. Rest in peace.
That throw, still not enough. So at 122, Rath still looking good on this first stock. Gets the homing attack from off of the ledge.
Ooh, he was trying to wait in his shield and see if he could get the opportunity to use that Death Scythe. Oh, and he's swinging it quite a bit, but it's not connecting, so he opted to just use it as a projectile and let it fall off.
Yeah, he's getting a decent amount of, oh, here we go. Our first
we've got
assist
Isaac.
trophy is Isaac, yep.
Yeah, that's the first one we've gotten to see, but Muhsoce finally going to find his first stock as well, take Rath off the top, and he is smart to wait on that platform and not allow Isaac to interfere with him too much.
Yeah, he came through to fight Isaac, too.
Yeah.
He came through immediately with the back air, like, yeah, get off the stage, Isaac.
That's smart, you know, you don't want to just let the assist trophies run the game. You got to get them out of there as soon as possible.
Yeah, there's obviously a couple of assist trophies that you cannot attack, but Isaac is not one of them.
Right.
So you can go up there and duke it out with him if you need to.
All right, and the items are all gone, so now it's just a head-to-head. Rath trying to utilize these spin dashes, make something happen.
Okay, there it is. Gets the forward air as well, pushing them off stage. Okay, interesting recovery, but Rath, I mean, again, you're playing against each other, so you would know each other's options. Rath standing like in the perfect position to straight up punish him. And the final smash hit. Sonic's not really that great, but it was enough because he started right next to him.
Yeah, very smart of him to start that up and right in front of Muhsoce, clearly doing more knockback and damage there. Gonna take him off the top, but now he's in a bad spot, trying to get onto the stage. Muhsoce not allowing it, hitting all these forward smashes, but finally Rath finds his feet.
Trying to get something out that punching bag. Yeah, oh, okay. What a what coverage right here from Muhsoce, actually going high up, knowing that Rath is going to try to get over him. We got Kyogre on the stage as well as Zirhim, so a lot of action being done here by the items in this here set.
Yeah, Kyogre, he can push you way off the stage. You got to be careful not to get edge guarded by him. And on the other hand, it's one of the best assist trophies in the game. He moves around like a regular fighter, basically making this a 2v1.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, he kind of got pushed off stage and was not able to get back with that pressure that Zirhim was putting on, as well as Rath on stage with the mushroom.
Right.
Yeah, he's about to wet him up.
Right. He was completely overrun right there. It didn't look like he could figure out what option he needed to do to get off the ledge, and just found himself trapped until finally falling into the blast zone.
Yeah, that was probably the most chaotic match we've seen so far.
Definitely.
Far as like right at the end, we had the legendary Pokemon Kyogre come out, and then Zirhim as well.
Yeah.
Just being an extra fight on the stage.
So much pressure.
I also noticed that Zirhim was actually reflecting Kyogre's water shot. So that was a little interesting. I didn't know that he could do that. But yeah, man, you know, we learned something, you learned something.
Yeah, exactly.
There we are. So it looks like we're going to get right into our second game here between our two competitors. Rath
yeah,
taking
he
that
didn't
one
need to
pretty
think about.
handily.
Yeah, he's like, I just want to get right back into it, man. Don't need to think about it or waste any time.
Yeah, no wasted time at all. So we're another second game or another game here on to Frigate Orpheon. See if let's see if this is gonna get a straight 3-star game, or we're gonna see another SD. Definitely don't want to see that type of action here in this late into the bracket, seeing as this is the top 4, man. Oh,
absolutely.
I was like, as soon as I say it, like.
Yeah, no, don't curse him out here.
Yeah, that's it's a big thing right here of commentators, man. The commentary curse is real. As soon as you start talking about it, next thing you know, it just changes. It's like, yeah, this is doing really well living on this stock. Immediately gets F smashed.
And there's the Death Scythe just to do exactly that. But it's in Muhsoce's hands, and he's the one who's at the higher percent where it can actually be a threat. So
yeah,
good thing to hold on to that and just not allow Rath to get a handle on it.
Yeah, if anything, I was like, it might be better if he just throws it away. Just
get it off the stage.
So that way it doesn't end up being a factor. He's doing a good job of throwing it at Rath and then following up with some type of attack as Rath comes out of shield. Big damage to the shield this time.
Yeah, excellent stuff right now with this item play from Muhsoce, but he's going to drop that. Uh-oh, and Rath has picked it up. Oh, he throws it up as well and does use it to get a hit.
Okay, it looks like Rath ends up taking that first stock and keeps the scythe in hand as well. This item actually lasts quite long for as long as they've been throwing it around.
Right, they keep catching it. Oh, immediately picking it back up and using it again.
Yeah, I like the pressure that he's doing with these Z drops as he's falling down, so he can get a Z drop and then an aerial at the same time to keep the pressure up. And if he's close enough to the item, when he does the aerial, he's able to re-grab it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Finally going to get it out of there. You saw him use it earlier, though, as a jabbing tool as well. You don't only have to use it for the forward smash. You can get a quick swing and just do about like 10 damage.
Yeah.
All right. No more items. Oh, never mind. There's a smash ball right on cue.
He was going to get this time. Rath actually got the first smash ball and unleashed it right onto Muhsoce right as he was right when he was right next to the stage. So he ended up taking that stock pretty quickly. Muhsoce did get a nice punish off it in the first game after it was over, but still wasn't able to take the stock, and that's the big thing here as we're playing this stock format. Oh!
Ooh, okay, caught him perfectly right then, and he's going to stay real high up there and not try to interact with the bottom of the stage, lasting up there for so long and didn't have to deal with anything from that.
Yeah, super smart from Rath. You saw him actually use double jump, his up B, and his upward air dodge to keep himself into up there and away from Sonic, who was just flying around the stage, or Super Sonic, I guess, who was flying around the stage.
Ooh,
so they're not going to be able to get back from that distance. Ooh.
Right, and he did not, man, I guess he still wanted to stay in the air, not trying to interact with Sonic when he has all the emeralds, you know, kind of a scary situation. All right, so we got the pieces once again coming through. 2 of them on Muhsoce already.
Forward air, double forward air, triple forward air. I was like, not another one.
Yeah, don't let it happen.
Yeah, he had to go for the spring, though, so he can get back to stage. He already used his jump and his double jump. Muhsoce, man, just having such a rough time going up against Rath here and this Ditto.
Yeah, is there something about the stage that causes a 3 stock, or is Muhsoce going to mix it up and not allow that to happen?
Yeah, we're going to start calling this, man. Forget 3 stock.
Right.
All right.
Trying to put this pressure on. Oh, kind of moving in the wrong direction here, but he should be okay getting back on the ledge.
Yeah, when the platform is not next to it, it actually turns into a ledge, so that's good for him.
Right.
That the platforms are in the current format that they had right there.
All right, all these forward smashes coming through. Just trying to get that stock off of Rath any way he can, and that will finally take it out. Oh, and another piece going to fall down, but Rath able to pick it right back up.
Yeah, I was going to say good for Muhsoce to get that stock. But yeah, fortunately for him, he wasn't able to get that last piece actually of Daybreak. So
yeah,
all 3 are in play. We just have to see who's going to be the one to get it.
If he could just knock it out of him and pick it up, this would be an even stocked game. All right, Warp Star coming in. Really hard to actually hit somebody with that because they can move so quickly out of the way, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't go through platforms either, so he could have probably just hung out underneath that and been okay.
Yeah, it really depends on that blast radius, but even so, like you saw Rath actually just go all the way to the other side, and it was like Muhsoce couldn't even maneuver to get over it in time. So, the back air, still not going to be enough.
Ooh, almost ending this game, and now he has that hammer, a staple in the Smash Bros. Series. Got to play this just right to not let him touch. Oh, wow, and he actually clinks it out with a back air.
Oh.
Trying to escape. Okay, and it's gone.
That's some item tech. I did not know that. I thought he was gone when he showed back up on stage.
Yeah, I didn't know you could challenge it, but he actually did and succeeded. Still hanging on by a thread here.
Hey, Muhsoce knocking out that one piece, but it ends up going on stage. Either way, I don't know if he wants to. Oh, that's going to be it. Yeah, the up smash, super strong move here from Sonic. I was going to say, I don't know if he wants to use that Daybreak right now anyway, if he wants to just play an honest game and hope to take that stock and then get the Daybreak for the last one. But fortunately, we won't even get a chance to see that because Rath, with that clean up smash, just straight up take the game.
Yeah, I guess Muhsoce landed with some sort of very laggy option, and then it caused Rath to be able to just run up, get the up smash, and end the game right there.
Yep. So good stuff to Rath as he'll be moving on into our grand finals. So our grand finals will now be Rath versus ZorronchoG.
Yes.
So yeah, man, good. I mean, good stuff to all of our players here. Obviously, you got on the stream, you got on the Nintendo top 4.
Right.
So
you can always hold that close to your heart. For sure.
So
I'm sure
I may
he
have
doesn't
not
feel
won,
bad.
but I got Nintendo top 4 in a single elimination bracket. So basically, there was no lose bracket. You just had to keep going and going until you were out.
Put that in your bio right away.
Top 4 Nintendo North America Open. So there it is. But as you can see, we have it lined up. ZorronchoG and Rath will be playing against each other in grand finals. Whoever wins this will be the champion, our first champion of the Southeast region of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate North America Open.
Yeah, so now we have, who's this, ZorronchoG versus Rath coming up.
Yeah.
Both of them excellent with the item play, as we saw before, and able to win their sets with that easily. So we'll see which one of them is going to be the champion here and make their way towards the finals to try to get into PAX East.
Yep. So with that being said, man, we're going to see a Sonic, and we're going to see another Pac-Man. Another for like even in competitive play, these are unorthodox matchups.
Yes.
Not a lot of Sonic players out there. Even less Pac-Man players out there.
Yes.
So, yeah, this is going to be pretty interesting to watch. But I'm excited to watch it. Especially excited to see. I was excited to see Rath's Smash Ball usage because I feel like we don't get to see. We were talking about how Sonic's final Smash isn't really that great, and you saw him not only get a stock with it, but also avoid Muhsoce's chance of using it. Just by being
he
in the air
did. He
super
stayed up
long.
there really high. You said he did the up B, the upward air dodge, everything that he could use to try to get out of that situation.
Yeah, man. So
Very
it's like even though he was playing against his own character, he knew exactly what to do. He knew exactly how to use his own final smash and how to avoid it, which brought him to the victory that we got to see. So yeah, we're just waiting out for our competitors to play against each other. You can see it at the bottom graphic is showing that ZorronchoG and Rath will be our round 3, aka our final round here.
Yeah.
And I can see them here in the arena, so we're gonna go ahead and set up, get it started. Our last match of the first Southeast Region's Super Smash Bros. North America Open 2019. So there'll be 2 more that you'll see both of us at, and then also you'll see a lot more action if you're watching the other ones. There's 4 regions plus the hub, all going down here for Nintendo.
Right.
So
And I think, I honestly do think, yes. I think for the items meta, like Pac-Man and Sonic are going to be 2 really good characters for that because Sonic can move quickly, like you said, and get the items, and then Pac-Man, on the other hand, has a lot of experience using items himself. So
yeah, Pac-Man players, they've been, they're still playing item games, so.
Yeah, it's items and regular comp for them as well.
Yeah, so good stuff. Oh, wow, okay, going to Castle Siege is our first stage, so a very small stage. I feel like that could kind of hinder Rath at points if he wants to run around, but it seems like he's been going on the aggressive a lot more. And ZorronchoG, this might end up helping him, seeing it as there's not a lot of a horizontal space, but there is more vertical space for him to work with his hydrant. But it really depends on if he even gets a chance to hit Rath with that hydrant or not. I feel like Rath is just moving around so efficiently.
Absolutely. And once again, you see him in the sky just dropping those hydrants from above. We got the pitfall on deck. If he can actually hit him with that, it will do a grounding. Or seeing as it's in the ground right now, if Zorroncho runs on top of that, he will be stuck in there.
Yeah, hopefully he remembers that. I feel like at some point in time it probably does go away, but right now it's just stuck on that on this right side of the stage.
Yeah, and you saw him almost tip right into it. Right now, getting trapped on this right side. I think Rath is trying to force him into it. Oh, it might be gone.
Oh,
there it is. Okay, in the forward smash. Ooh, gonna do full knockback too, so it caused him to die or KO off the left side of the stage.
Yeah, good stuff to Rath. I mean, I think he waited until he saw that ZorronchoG was starting to mash out. You can actually see the physical mash. They'll start.
Yeah, the dust starts kicking up and everything.
Yeah. And so he's like, oh, wait a minute, he's about to break out. Let me go ahead and finish him off with F smash. So great stuff. Even from right to left, it still end up taking that stock. So good stuff from here to Rath. Taking that first off pretty easily from ZorronchoG. Not even really taking that much damage, only 37%, and he just tacked on a little more, as I noticed.
Yeah, and Rath's sitting there with one of the pieces already, trying to set something up with that. But first, he's gonna play this game real nice and slow.
Okay, yep, taking the piece.
Oh
right
yeah,
back.
you lost that.
Another smash ball on deck. Now I think this is important for Rath to actually try to go for the smash ball this time around, only because ZorronchoG's final smash is so much better than his.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Like he needs to be the one to get it, even if he's just going to waste it, just so ZorronchoG can't use it.
Yeah, Zorroncho has so many options to stay away from the bottom of the stage as well, like we saw Rath do to Sonic earlier as well.
Yeah.
He can easily just do his side B and go upwards and then up B as well, and then wait out with the air dodge, like you said.
Yeah, looks like another smash ball is going to go ahead and leave the stage again. Not welcome to this party. I'm sure this ZorronchoG probably did want to go up there and get it, but he didn't want to put himself in a really bad position.
Yeah,
trying to get it while Rath is like under him, sharking or whatever.
And Rath will make him pay heavily for that. It's definitely something he'll be looking out for.
Yeah.
Okay, I like the connection right there. Using Galaga to knock the hydrant around and then get a nice combo on it.
Oh, try to get that grab, but luckily for ZorronchoG, he was able to get out of that situation. Yeah, Rath though still putting in the work, man. Got that dash attack, and he's not really letting these hydrants become a factor at all. He just keeps duffing them away. Like every time he sees one, he just punches it off the stage.
Yeah, and it's not connecting with him at all when he goes through it, and he's just using his spin dash to get through. And now Zorroncho, oh, okay, I thought he had the third piece for a second there. No, Rath's still hanging on to one.
Oh, wait, hold on, he does have.
Oh, he has pieces from different things.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So yeah, no, both of the 3-piece items are into play, and he has 2 of one and 1 of the other. This is, wow, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. If he could just get Oh, I think that's the last one for the first one he needs.
Yeah.
Oh, but Rath will hang on to that.
Yeah, he's like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and take this Dragoon. You don't need this right now.
Ooh, and a back throw going to take it with these small side blast zones on this Castle Siege stage.
Oh, smart right there from ZorronchoG. He noticed which one he needed to pick up so that way Rath couldn't immediately get all 3 pieces. Yeah, so he's got 2 pieces in, and actually, they just traded how many spots they had. So Rath now has 4 pieces.
With Zorroncho only holding 1.
Yeah, only holding 1. This is rough.
He needs to hold on to that for dear life if he doesn't want to lose his chance to make it through this tournament. Already on his last stock with Rath holding on to 3.
Yeah, when that last one shows up, he has to grab that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Rath only needs one of the pieces for the Daybreak to actually get the weapon. And
maybe this assist trophy can do something big.
Okay, big brain, big brain.
Yeah, that could help a little bit. I mean, it does throw out the projectiles, kind of helping with the edge guarding, and then the laser, of course, that will try to track him.
Wow, okay. Rath doing another really good job of just avoiding yet another situation where he possibly could have lost his stock. First time we saw him do that with the final smash, this time with that assist trophy not being a factor at all.
Yeah, Rath has always been a really good player as far as avoiding things, and you can see that coming through really well with the items.
Okay, let's see if he's able to avoid this, though. Beware just walking through menacingly on the stage.
Oh, yeah, very menacingly, but if he gets anywhere near him, he is going to get a Shoryuken hit.
Oh!
Trying to get up there. Oh, I like the pressure that he used from Beware and then was able to use a projectile of his own to actually take the stock. Didn't need the assist trophy, though. It did help him out.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, I guess, yeah, good stuff here to ZorronchoG. Actually gets the final smash as well, so let's see if does Rath got it again?
Oh,
he's too nice.
duck!
He's too nice.
And Sonic looking adorable right there.
Yeah.
Just like, don't hurt me. Gonna duck down right in the middle and avoid every single hit from that final smash. Not sure if Zorroncho is able to, influence the direction that those Pac-Men move in or not.
Yeah, at least not from the first one. Like it seems like after they all kind of hit the same area, but they just come from different angles.
Right.
Well, yeah, Rath just kind of stood in the middle, and it didn't seem like he was able to maneuver his final smash over there. So
yeah, not a problem at all for him. Oh, but gonna lose one of those pieces. Oh, it fell off the stage, actually, so nobody gets it, but the back air. Oh, gonna take it. I thought he was living for a second with a DI, but unfortunately gonna take that stock right there.
Yeah, I wonder if he was able to possibly like air dodge forward and avoid hitting that blast zone. It looked like he actually did get a jump out, but he was still possibly sailing backwards, so he just hit the blast zone anyway. First game going to Rath. Again, showing his excellent prowess over like understanding what he needs to do to avoid these items.
Yeah.
Sonic seemed to be a really good character to do that. He's quick. He has a very high recovery, and both those times he just sprung out the way or he air dodged out the way and just waited. So
that's the thing about these items is you can't only focus on getting them and how you can use them. You got to focus on how can you avoid them and what sort of things you can do to stay safe when they're out on the field.
Yeah. All right, looks like we're getting right into our game 2. Rath obviously going to stick with the Sonic, and then ZorronchoG staying with the Pac-Man.
Yeah, definitely smart on them. Don't think that there's any changes on character that need to be made. And we're on Smashville, so regular competitive stage happening right now. Yeah. Just a few items that are going to fall through.
Ooh, okay, look like edge cams. I don't even know you can do that. All right, so let's see how Zorroncho decides to play this stage. I think with hazardless Smashville, like being under the middle platform is like such a strong point in this game. Seeing that sometimes it's kind of hard to fall through platforms, and on top of that, your opponent only really has one like reliable approach, and that's going directly at you in front of you. So
yeah, absolutely. And then for any of the falling items or like the warp star that can come down from the top, you can kind of just hang out underneath it. Maybe throw your shield out just in case of the area of effect for it.
Yeah.
But otherwise, you're okay. And neither of them with fire attack, so they won't really be able to activate that.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's called a fire hydrant, but it's actually spitting that
right.
water, so.
I don't think the water's going to do anything for it. And it just lands. I mean, he's throwing it up quite menacingly, but it's not going to do anything.
Wow. Yeah.
The water pushing it off.
Yeah, it was a hazard, you know what I'm saying? It was
exactly.
Like, yes, let's get this out of here. So, water's going to go ahead and get rid of that that firebox, but it's all good. We have the rocket ship. See what we get off this one.
Yeah, gonna need to be careful. It's been activated, and sometimes you can forget about it since it leaves the stage for a little while. You just start fighting regular, and it's back. But that back air gonna take it. Doesn't even need the rocket ship.
Yeah, I would have loved to see like a combo of like a back throw into it, but regardless, that back air is gonna be enough for him to take that stock. ZorronchoG hasn't been able to add a crazy amount of damage to Rath, but wow, makes him drop that assist trophy before he's able to pull it out.
Yeah,
because of the fact that once you grab it, you have to use the you have to do the animation to pull it out, so it's a free punish on people who end up grabbing it and being too close.
Very true. And right now, Rath finally getting this edge guard on Pac-Man. Looking like he's in a scary spot. He better up be quick.
Okay, here we go. Pong.
Oh, that's basically, yeah, the big stage hazard right here. Not going to affect Rath at all and just cause ZorronchoG to be in a really tough spot. Great angle in the up B to avoid the spring. Could have put him in a bad spot with a stage tech situation.
Yeah, this right side is definitely popping off. All right, 2-0. 2-0 on the right side on this Pong match, man.
It really popped off, too, with the blinking lights. Like, just so you know, I won. Oh, Mimikyu's here. Kind of just bouncing around.
Yeah, you want to stay away as far away from Mimikyu as possible. That is definitely going to be a stock.
Oh, my goodness.
And yeah, Rath getting a little chance to Sonic speed it up.
He's just going to taunt a little bit on him. Tell him he's too slow to avoid that Mimikyu and going to lose his first stock, or second stock, rather.
Yeah, ZorronchoG kind of like walked right into it. Maybe he didn't expect to, maybe he didn't know what Mimikyu actually did. But yeah, Mimikyu, like an arm comes out and gets scooped up. You're just straight up losing that stock. So.
Yeah, it took a ton of damage and then just knocked him out of there. Man, once again on its last stock in this situation, looking kind of scared. Gonna have to find an answer. That F smash will definitely be it. Gonna utilize a Ghost who's usually against him, help him out in that situation against Sonic.
Yeah, well, he need all the help he can get if he wants to keep himself in this match. Okay, wow, we have a real and a fake smash ball.
Oh, gotta be careful. And they hit that quite a few times.
Okay. Oh. The back throw, okay.
Yes, ZorronchoG, man, if he does not make something happen here, he's completely out of this tournament.
Did he do that on purpose? He did it on purpose.
Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about.
That was so smart. Yeah, like he was like, it doesn't matter if you stand up right here or not. I don't think you can actually block that explosion. So he was like, well, you're going to be right here anyway. Even if you rolled on, the positioning of that fake smash ball covered every option. The roll on, the jump on, and the standard get up all got covered. So great stuff to Rath. He will be our first champion of the Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, congratulations to Rath.
So,
what a smart option right there too, knowing it didn't matter if he was KO'd as well. It was okay if the explosion hit both of them, completely fine. And it was actually better to go for the fake smash ball than the real one that was on the field.
Yeah, well, what an exciting end too, man. Just having both of them on stage and to figure out what they want to do. I think they probably would have stayed away from it if they already didn't hit it a couple times at the beginning.
Right.
But Rath saw that, he's like, well, we hit it twice. Now if I just up smash it as you're trying to get up off this ledge, I'm probably going to win the game. And that's exactly what he did, man. Smart play.
The smash ball just moving over there too. Like, I'll help you out, Rath. Don't worry about it, man. I got you.
Okay.
Pac-Man's got the Ghost on his side. You got the smash ball on your side.
Yes. So as give a congratulations to my man Rath, our first champion of the Southeast region. I mean, it's got to feel good. It's got to feel good. He's got a full ride now to PAX, and hopefully we'll get to see what happens as the next 2-on-1s go down and what his team will look like when they get a chance to play.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good stuff to Rath and to everybody who was in here. Deku, ZorronchoG, and Muhsoce.
Yeah. So that was our top 4 guys. That was the Southeast region. I'm TK Breeze. This is Senpai. We're going to go ahead and throw it over to the hub all the way in Vegas, man. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.